Okay, moments in life when things start to slow down or are slowing down. We are in full moon energy, and it's not because we're stuck. Okay, it's really because something deeper is taking shape. That's what today's energy is all about. It's that pause before a decision or that moment of hesitation before we speak. Or maybe a quiet pull to step back and really listen to what's beneath the noise. And some truths can only be discovered when we stop chasing, when we stop forcing, and simply sit with what it is. So as we move through this energy, the question really isn't what should I do next? It's what's worth my time? What's worth my energy? My focus? Because what we choose now isn't just for a very short period of time. Okay, it's really setting the foundation for what's coming next in our lives. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We'll gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, and by the end of our time together, it is my sincere hope that you are now armed with the knowledge, the wisdom, the insight, the tools to go forward. Go forward with the strength, with the confidence, with clarity, with love. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Truly, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus for February the 25th, 2025. Okay, today we have the energy of the 25. The 25 is success after difficulty. So if you are going through a period of time now that is difficult, know that you will have successes. It won't be for nothing. It won't be for naught, I hear. So, 2 plus 5 is a 7, and the 7 is about creating harmony, balance, joy, love within our environments, within our relationships. And if we look at the daily numerology, it'd be a 2 plus a 7 plus a 9, and that gives us the 18 energy. Okay, it's our heart. It's feeling our way forward through our emotion. It's understanding what truly brings us joy, harmony, happiness, giggles and laughter. What really makes us feel like we are have peace of mind. What would bring you peace of mind? What would bring you that you could just let go of the stress and start to tap into the harmony and the beauty that's around you and the love that's around you? 1 plus 8 is a 9 energy, and that is about completions, endings, healing. And we're doing it to make way for the new beginnings. We have a new moon coming up in just a couple of days. We should be feeling maybe exhausted right now, but we are also looking at putting endings on the things that we have decided to remove from our world so that we can have space for those new beginnings. Sun is in Pisces, Moon is in Aquarius, and Mercury conjunct Saturn. So Mercury conjunct Saturn, meeting in Pisces. Okay, and that brings a shift into how we think, how we communicate, how we weave together logic with intuition, our structure with our imagination. Dream work over, I guess, discipline. It's a time when our thoughts will slow down a little bit, but that's forcing us to focus on what really matters. Okay, conversations may carry more weight. Okay, it's all about, Mercury is our voice and our thoughts, our imagination, our words, our communication, how we communicate. Saturn, the disciplinarian, making sure that we have a plan, making sure we're meeting our obligations and responsibilities. So yeah, conversations will carry more weight and decisions may feel heavier. Okay, we may find ourselves reflecting on where we are and where we're going and what is truly worth our energy. Okay, Pisces energy. Wow. Dreamy, boundless, fluid, vast. Saturn demanding, clarity and commitment. So when these energies merge with Mercury, we're being called to give form to our dreams, to put structure around what we have just kept in our minds as imagination of one day, to ground our ideas into reality. Okay, and the best way to work with this energy would be to be intentional. Okay, it's not a time for scattered thoughts or jumping into things impulsively. Okay, this is a powerful time to lay foundations for something meaningful in your life. A creative project, a business idea, maybe working on a relationship, growing it deeper and stronger, or starting it. It could be just your own personal commitment to self-love, self-care, and your own personal growth. Okay, but we have to make it tangible in some way. So let's say you wanted to go after your dream job. You're definitely not working it now and you want to, you don't see any opportunities for it, but that's what you want to do. You want to work your passion. And so sit down today and make that resume and make it shine so that it is your job. And have it ready so that when you see it, yours is the first one they get. That's making your dream tangible. Okay, maybe you want to introduce yourself to somebody, invite them out for a coffee or a drink or a walk in the park or a dinner, a movie, whatever it might be. So this might be the day where you start to think about what you would actually want to do with that person. Or maybe practice your words of what you're going to say. Don't worry, you'll lose them all when you get in front of them anyways. But, practice it. It's somewhere in your subconscious. It'll come back to you, hopefully. Or maybe this is the day you sit down with a day planner and you work out your day. You strategize when you're going to work on something. It's written down now. It's in it has a time slot. There's so many little tiny ways that we can actually take that big dream when we don't know where to start and actually do something that is productive, that does make it tangible. Okay, everything starts with a thought. Everything. So meditate, journal, ask yourself some questions that'll get you going, okay? Ask yourself, okay, what kind of dreams have been floating in my mind that I need to put some kind of action to? Or where do I need to define my path a little clearer? Maybe I've been a little hazy on certain parts of it. It's a 9 energy, so what beliefs or habits or behaviors no longer serve us, no longer have value? Am I ready to face that truth? Because, if something isn't built on solid ground, this energy is going to expose it. It gives us that moment of clarity, seeing things for how they really are. So lean into the wisdom of this transit, okay? You'll come out with a clearer sense of direction, probably a stronger commitment to your goal, your dreams, your desires, your wants, and a deeper trust in yourself that you can make things real, because you can. Absolutely. Okay, we will go to the cards. Underlying energy, look at this, okay? Yeah, it really is, building those foundations for our new beginnings, our new starts. Where do we want to start a dream, a new chapter of our life? Because we have the Fool card. So we are really thinking about forward motion. Even though we are in full moon energy, we are thinking about the new opportunities that lay in wait for us. The new adventures, the new relationships, the new learning experiences. And really, this card says we don't need anything to take our first steps. Really, the clothes on our back will do. Maybe a friend in tow. Queen of Cups. You have to believe in your dreams. You have to believe in your passions and your desires, but more importantly, you need to believe that you are worthy and deserving of having those dreams come true. Because if you don't, you can imagine the most wonderful thing, and it might even happen, but it won't stay because you don't have that belief in yourself that you are worthy of it. I'm sure many of you have heard things throughout your years of, does money grow on, or money doesn't grow on trees, or what do you think, I am rich, or all the things. It's too expensive. You can't have that. I can't afford that for you. Put that back now. How much is that? How much is that? That's 3 cents less. Well, we'll take that one. And it kind of gives us a poverty mindset. Okay, one of the worst things you can do is say go to the dollar store because you want to hang this picture, but you can't find a hook anywhere or nails. So you go to the dollar store just to get one of those little kits that have like a whole bunch of different little hooks in it for $1. And we take the one hook out that we needed for the picture, and then we tape it back up and we put it in a drawer. Okay, never to be seen again. Okay, but okay, tape it shut, sure, and throw it right in the donation bag along with those clothes that you just took out of one of your drawers or your closet or whatever else you were going to give away. Okay. Remember, it's all about simplicity here. Because that is what's happening is when you do that, your mind is hearing, we may not be able to afford to buy that again. It was $1. It was $1. Okay. I'm not saying go and buy a car, drive it for one day and then run it into the ditch and go and buy another one. No. Okay. Absolutely not. But it's those little things that we keep around because we just might need it one day. We just might need it. And, check out your basement. Okay. You should be able to see from one end to the other in or an attic or something. Everything's put away nicely that you want to keep, but the Christmas decorations and whatnot, the things you have, your winter clothes when it's summertime, your summer clothes when it's winter, whatever it might be for you. Okay, but really think about your viewpoint on having abundance and happiness and joy in your life. No, you're not being punished. No, there's no such thing as curses. No. Okay, but our upbringing and being around certain people and certain dynamics and certain peers who we hung around with, we are attracted to the same as. So, this is a time to really look at these things. Because right now we are being offered a free pass into any dream, any desire. Now, is it just going to show up? No. No. We have to do the work for it. And we're being asked on a day like today to do the work for it. So today, out of all of the days, okay, here comes the Queen of Cups to say, you need to love yourself and know that you are worthy and deserving, and you need to put in the work because it can be yours. The Lovers. Growing relationships. Growing the bonds. And this could be definitely a relationship card, although I think under these circumstances, when I'm doing a collective reading, it's not always in the relationship. It could be in your passions, your dreams, your desires. Okay, to grow your passion. And I think by the end of today, okay, if you do some work towards a goal, towards a dream, you will feel like you have accomplished something. You will feel more focused on the next step and the next step. Okay, you will embrace it. You will have a deeper, stronger passion for whatever you had, at the start of the day, what you wanted to take from your imagination and make real and tangible in your world. And it could be anything. Okay, I don't care if it's off the wall or it just seems like, too good to be true kind of stuff. And I'm not saying to go to those kinds of avenues, okay? But this is embracing, loving yourself. Loving yourself, absolutely. I mean, we have the Queen of Cups here right next to the Lovers. We got the Fool. If I was doing a personal reading, this would be the day that you just meet somebody that it's like you've known each other forever. And there's that instant bond. We got the Three of Pentacles. It's hard work. We have to show up every single day. We have to. And here we hold the paintbrush to our future. Okay? I'm going to try and hold this card up. My arm is extremely sore, but I find if I hold it up with my other hand, my hand, then it doesn't hurt. If I try and do it by myself, I wouldn't get my arm out this far. So if anybody's got any advice out there, I'll take it. Leave it in the comments. We hold the paintbrush to our future. Here we've just taken this old stone wall and we are making our pathway forward. Okay, we have built we've got a couple of steps there leading up to, and we'll build that path. And it's one brush stroke at a time. And yes, you might think that nobody is watching you right now. Nobody is noticing. But here, look at in the dark, standing behind something. There's always somebody watching when this card comes out to see your performance, to see if you are what they're looking for, to see how they can approach you, to ask you for a coffee. Whatever it might be. Maybe they want to ask a favor, or maybe they want you to step up and do something and they're not sure how to approach you. Whatever it might be. And they're watching you. They're watching your habits. They're watching your behaviors, especially if you're in the workplace or doing something in the community. This is a time to shine. This is a time to show people, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, what you bring to the table. But this is about growing your dream, one brush stroke at a time. Journal about it. Write those new chapters. Get ready to go forward. I mean, today we have the Fool as our underlying energy. It can't be clearer than that. We are looking at a brand new path, one that we haven't stepped in yet. It's a dream, it's a passion, and it might be, yes, an elevated path to one that you're already living. So how do you take it to the next step? What is that step? Okay, our oracle card is new experiences and possibilities. I kid you not. And guess what? It's an 18. So the 18 is electrified. The 9 is electrified. I think it's 9 degrees. Our new moon is at 9 degrees too. So talk about intense energy preparing us for this new moon today. New experiences and possibilities. I'm going to try and hold that up so you can see it. Yeah, right around there would be perfect, except I don't have the book out. So, give me a minute, guys. Oh my gosh, what was it? 18. How could I forget that? Okay. Look around in nature. Notice new beginnings, new experiences, and new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you take the time to look for these subtle messages. You are on the first steps along a new path. You are being offered a blank page. I kid you not. Okay, I told you, they paraphrase me all the time with this deck. What are the first words you would like to write on this blank page? Your possibilities are endless. You are in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your journey. Live in the present. Trust your own abilities. Plant your seeds and willingly venture into new territory. Oh, I can't wait to see what the animal is. Not the new animal. I guess the animal that we're going to be drawing. The animal of today. With our... That's what... If you're looking for it, that's what it looks like. Okay? I do have links to Amazon. If it helps to support me if you use the link. But you know what? I like going to Amazon to research some products. Okay? Because you get like 1,000 people commenting and saying what they liked about it and what they didn't like about it and using it. And, you know, even if I do go down to the mall and buy it, Amazon is still a great resource on checking out the facts of the product. So, anyways, here we go. Oh, look at this. We have the little mouse, Deep Rest. When I first got this deck, oh my gosh, the mouse came out all the time. I was like, seriously, it's the mouse again. Okay, because my idea was we were going to go through the deck and we were going to learn it as we go, thinking that a different card would come out every day. But there was the little mouse, like almost always. You can go back and check all the, you know, my videos from 10 years ago are still up there. You want to watch me. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, the little mouse. Lay, sleep, rest, and meditate. Rest is not idleness, and to lie sometimes on the grass under the trees on a summer day, listening to the murmur of the water or watching the clouds float across the sky, is by no means a waste of time. Mouse says that it's time for you to make time for laziness. You don't always have to be constantly on the go. After all, that's how you become run down. Spend a little time each day or week doing something you enjoy that is completely frivolous and fun. It could be just an afternoon laying in the hammock, reading a book, watching your favorite old movie, or playing with the kids. This is not the time to begin anything new. It's a time of restoring your spirit. And sometimes rest doesn't necessarily have to be sleeping, but quieting your mind. Take some time to ground yourself. Take a yoga class, garden, fishing, spend time in nature, meditate. Just be in the moment. And you don't physically have to be at your happy place to go to your happy place. You can simply be within your mind. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. So the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Meditation is very, very good for you. Very health oriented. Okay, it lowers your blood pressure. Okay, it strengthens your lungs because we're paying more attention to our breathing. Therefore, we're usually taking in more air. We're filling those lungs to capacity. If we're not exercising a lot, then deep breathing is a good way of keeping those lungs into shape. Your heart in shape. But, you know, I've got two different scenarios. I usually take people to a place similar to this, okay? Except there's a stream going, well, I guess there's a stream going by this too. There's a mountain right by us, and we're on a ledge, and it leads down into a meadow. It's just gorgeous. And so sometimes I go there. And sometimes I actually throw out a beautiful quilt and lay there and watch the clouds in my imagination float by and just breathe. And sometimes when I really want to do some work with spirit, I have my own room, and it's got a sunken floor. There's a piano player down there, big grand piano. It's white. I got a teddy bear sitting on it because it's my place. I've got two beautiful tall back chairs sitting by a fireplace that seems to always be lit. I've got beautiful couches. I've got giant windows. I've got these beautiful linen shears blowing in the breeze, and the ocean is over here, and it's knocking against or hitting against the rocks and splashing back. And I have an altar in there. I've got all kinds. I've got a little place where I can lay down on pillows if I want, in my mind, all in my mind. And so, and when you start to grow this in your mind, at first it's kind of hard, but as you grow it, it becomes easier and easier and easier to just, in 2 to 5 seconds, you're in that room. And that room is your room. That room is your higher self. This is a time, you can talk to spirit guides or ask somebody to come through. Do some kind of self-work. So, rest is not always sleeping. So don't use it maybe for that today, although you might, because we are in a full moon kind of energy here, going towards our new moon. But dream of the possibilities of your tomorrow, and then take one idea and make it tangible in some way. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.